Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to more content on the channel. In today's video, we'll play some more Rise crossover. Guys, finally, we will be unlocking our awakening in this game. I'm very grateful that the devs actually decided to run that awakening event this weekend because I was able to actually partake in it and awaken my character. If you guys are still a noob to this game, still new to it in general, you definitely want to be on the lookout for these awakening events if they happen again. And if they don't happen, try your luck, run a regular double dungeon and see if you can get your awakening. You get huge buffs and bonuses from awakening your character, and I'll go into the specifics as to what it is and what it does later into the video. But hopefully you guys happen to enjoy this video. If you want to continue to see more content in the game, just drop a like on the video, support your boy. All right, guys, finally, after what feels like ages, we are about to get our awakening. I've been stalking the awakening event the entire weekend, bro, and I just haven't been getting lucky with you know, getting a gate to spawn in on Leveling City. I mean, there have been a couple, but ironically they all happened on Sunday. Nothing happened on Saturday. It's all on Sunday, and I was taking a nap because I got too tired. But here we go, finally I'll be able to do this, guys, and we will be, God willing, at the end of it all, an awakened hunter on a Rise crossover. I'm so excited, man. All right, so quite literally, it's just 5 rooms, so this should be really efficient and really quick as well. But man, I'm telling you, I'm so excited, guys. Like, I thought it was over for me. I thought I was cooked because they literally did like 3 solo leveling dungeons back to back, and then since those 3 back to back, they've done like 3 other ones. And I was just recording other videos and doing other things, and I was just like, bro, are you serious? Like, the day that I'm not like, you know, just like going crazy on sniping away at the Discord server announcements, they're doing hella dungeons. But here we go, boys. Let's click Rise here. We'll see if we get Igris. Okay, we did not get him. Actually, we have one more chance. Oh, we did get him. Yay. This is gonna be like a D rank Igris or something, I think, but whatever. And the craziest part of it all, chat, I was literally about to start working on some other stuff, but something told me, hey, let me check the server, and literally the dawn of a new hour, I caught it. Here we go, baby. We're in our awakening dungeon, man. It's all thanks to God and the devs, of course, as well. Oh man, I'm telling you, chat, you guys don't know how excited I am, bro. So here he is. Here's Jinwoo. I'm excited to see how the actual awakening for the statues go as well, because the statues are supposed to move after we defeat Jinwoo, I believe. So I'm excited to see how that's animated or how that's going to work out, because obviously we've never done that before. But, oh wow, look, ironically, we got Jinwoo as a summon as well. Not bad. Oh, and look, you see the heart thing in the smack center? Let's see. I think we might be missing the cutscene, to be honest with you. I don't know. Yeah, I think if there was a cutscene, we probably would have been missing it. But good thing I'm like super duper strong, chat, because honestly, if I didn't have the weapon that I have on us right now, which, you know, we're doing 177 key damage with all these other bonuses, and I don't even want to find out what happens if the statue hits you with its red lasers. But yeah, if I didn't have this weapon, we would have been in here for a very long time, and we probably would have not even killed him. But thankfully, oh, he's getting up. Oh, that's insane. What the heck? Wait, so what do we do here? Okay, I don't know if I skipped over another cutscene again, but the statue is standing up finally. I'm not sure if he's gonna do any other attacks, but this is pretty cool. Like I said, I feel like me actually summoning Jinwoo got in the way of whatever would have happened with the statue if anything does happen. But here we go. This should be it. Very nice, chat. We are now an awakened hunter. Kind of sort of anticlimactic in a way, but we'll see how it looks after we leave here, because that's when our aura should pop up, I would assume, right? Yep, check it out, man. Oh, this looks so sick. Look at our character now. We have a freaking awakened aura around us, and we get a plethora of benefits that I'll detail to you guys in case if you don't know in just a second. But first, let me run through that dungeon again. What happens if you're awakened, but you run through a dungeon that's gonna give you awakening? Like, do you still fight the statue, or does it just auto-complete? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's see. All right, guys, here we go. We're at Jinwoo again. This time around, I turned off my auto-arise, and we just put on auto-destroy. So, I mean, it shouldn't even destroy him anyways, because I don't have that enabled for Jinwoo, or the Monarch, as they call him in this game. So we'll just kill him off, and yeah, okay. Oh, no, yeah, actually, yeah, there you go. The statue does come back. I mean, I'll defeat it again. I really don't know, like, if you get any additional bonuses from defeating the statue multiple times over, but all I know is that we're, again, just gonna get it done. By the way, people have been telling me that the new meta is not weapons, but rather shadows again, so I don't know. We are gonna try to get the current weapon that we have to S rank. It's currently at A rank. And we'll just play around with builds a little bit because now, you know, obviously we're awakened and stuff like that, and we'll see. I don't really know how true that is, but apparently everybody has been going back to getting shadows because that's the new meta and whatnot. And there you go. So I defeated the dungeon again and the statue again, and nothing happened. So in case if you're curious, now you know. So as I told you guys before, if you don't know what Awakening actually does to your character, it gives you an additional 25 levels to all your shadows. So your shadows will have an additional 25 levels to their maximum level. For example, if I go into my shadows, let's say my Frio's max level was 310, right? Well, after Awakening, it'll be 335, as you guys can see. Additionally, I feel like this is why this plays into a huge part as to why, oh my God, a lot of whys here. But the new meta is shadow against instead of weapons, but your shadows actually get a 15% shadow damage boost as well when you awaken. So that's a big buff. That is a very big buff. But anyways, currently, as you guys can see, we can one-shot these little guys here and we can kill these guys off relatively quickly. I have AFK'd for a bit. Oh, there's actually a dungeon over here. Well, I just realized. Let's see what it is. Ghost Tunnel, C rank dungeon. You know what? Sure, let's run it. I've never done this dungeon before. This face looks hideous. And it'll be our first time running this dungeon. So let's go ahead and see what it is. I'll put Auto Arise on so we can get maybe Okurun as well. Damn, this dungeon is hard. Bro, what, isn't this like a D rank dungeon or C rank? And look how long it's taken to kill these NPCs. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is a tough dungeon. But yeah, guys, since actually unlocking our Awakening, I went ahead and spent the entire night AFKing, but unfortunately I woke up and at some point I was kicked from my private server for whatever reason. I guess I had expired or something and shut down. And very unfortunate, very lamentable, because literally we only have 44 SX. I should have had maybe like, I would want to say at least like 60. But I think with this amount of cash, it should be more than enough for us to be able to make our Sacred Mall an S rank. I would hope. If this is not enough, then GG's. I don't really know what to say. But either way, like I said, people have been saying the new meta is shadows, so we have to convert regardless. Also, I forgot that we have 10 skill points because of the level of stuff we've been getting. So I'll go ahead and allocate those as well. And now our weapon's actually sitting at 183.7 key. So it's gonna suck so bad to lose the weapons like bonuses and stuff that we currently have on it when we make it. I think after A it's S rank for your weapon rank. But hey, man, it is what it is, as they say. All right, guys, here we go. Okurun. Looks kind of cool. Kind of weird, actually, without a face, but it's whatever. Dude, oh my God. That thing in the background, that statue thing looks so hideous. I'm actually not even going to look at it. So they call him Tuturum in this game, which is pretty funny in my opinion. So let's see if we can actually arise him just to have him, you know what I mean? He's not really going to be useful in any capacity, but hey, you know. Okay, ironically, guys, thanks to God, we actually did end up getting him. So this is going to be a pretty cool addition to our team. Obviously, like I said, it's just to have him. It's not that he's really going to be in our rotation. But there you go. There he is, Okuru. You are now my shadow brother. All right, dope. So that was fun. All right, so let's check our shadow inventory. And again, he's like Tuturum or something like that. Hold on a minute. TU. There you go. So he's a C rank now. But even for being a C rank, you know what the good news is about us actually having him? We can go to Kendama City now and we can see at a double S rank, actually at a G rank. Let's see, how much damage is he gonna be doing? Holy smokes, my brother. Damn. It's a lot of damage, bro. That's almost 1 key for 1 shadow. Not bad. What about N plus? If you can go up to N plus. I don't even know, but oh my God. You see what I mean? This is why shadows are the new meta, bro. Cause like, bro, what do you mean, twin? What about an N rank? If you can go up to, oh my God, that's still a lot because you have a bunch of shadows. So just imagine that multiplied plus buffs and bonuses and whatnot. Holy smokes. Because that's obviously considering the fact that literally right now I have no stat points to boost our shadow power at all. And if we did 80 into the shadow power, that's a 400% increase. That's insane, bro. Yeah, shadows are actually really powerful now. All right, we're gonna make our way to solo leveling city, and we're gonna try to see how far we can. Oh, actually, wait a minute. What am I doing? I haven't even bought the weapons. Let me go ahead and buy as many weapons as I can buy, and then we'll get out of here. Dude, did they spawn in another portal here? No, it's the same portal, but it's like different in a different location. That's weird. All right, so let's see. How many of these can we buy? Oh, we can buy 100 of them. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, this actually might be enough. I don't know. We'll see. Here's the good news. If this can actually make my weapon an S rank, and let's say we jump from doing 183 to like 400 or 500 key, right? That means that I wouldn't even try to get like the weapon to be a double S rank. I would just leave it as is, and I would just AFK for a couple of days in the winter area, so we can start getting some of the snow monarchs hopefully as drops. So I think that's more than enough damage for us to be able to pick up the snow monarch as a summon, I would think, right? I also think that, I don't know, I think they need to rerun the 30-minute intervals. Like they said, bro, I swear to you, chat, they said that originally on the weekends, we're gonna start upgrading these guys, by the way, but they said on the weekends originally that the winter raid was gonna be every 30 minutes, but it's never that. It's always freaking every hour. It's so annoying, man. But what can you do about it? By the way, chat, I really don't even think, yeah, 100. Oh my God, there's no way. So 100 of these things just gave us one A rank mall. That's it. That's literally it, bro. Well, this is gonna be annoying because now that means that I have to grind another day at the very least overnight to try to get this weapon to S rank. Because as it is right now, my shadows are just no bueno. I know some people might be like, oh, oGVexx, you should grind the Infernal Castle, which by the way, it's about to happen in 5 minutes. So, I mean 5 minutes, in about 10 minutes. So we might as well hang out and wait until the Infernal Castle spawns in so we could run that a couple of times and see if we can get another G rank. But I mean, I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it for me to like reset all my stat points, dump it all into like shadow when I'm, one, not that high of a level, and two, I don't have a bunch of G ranks. Because I think, you know, it would only be worth it if you had a bunch of G ranks. Now I'll tell you what, I have a bunch of Wessel, whatever you want to call her, so we can quite literally go into shadow upgrader and try to get a bunch of hers. I don't, wait, what the heck? Oh, it's because, you know why? Because I have her locked. I think you gotta unlock all your units, or maybe even unequip them. Okay, you know what? Let's start moving in the right direction here, chat. Okay, let's actually merge some of these Wessels, whatever you want to call her, together, because we have more than enough. We can make her a G rank. Okay, so it's gonna cost us. This is crazy to do this. Some of you guys might even be like, yo, this is not worth it. But I mean, this is not a lot, right? The ticket price, yes, it's kind of pricey, but it's another G rank in my rotation and I need it. So we just made her a G rank, and now my team is looking like this. Let's see how much damage she's gonna be doing as a G rank now. So she's gonna be doing 691 QA, which is pretty decent if I happen to say so myself, compared to her being a double S rank as she was before, where she was only doing 57. So that's a big bonus for her. Oh man, I have a bunch of weekly quests actually done already. So yeah, this got us a good amount of levels. So let's go back into our stat points, by the way. And we have an additional 6 skill points now. Not bad. All right, so we're at 84. What does that make our weapon do as far as damage now? And it's at 187. So we got an additional 4 key. Not too shabby. By the way, chat, they've been sharing some sneaks about the next update already. So it seems that we're going to be getting loadouts for our relics and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. If you have a lot of relics, I don't, but that's pretty cool. And then additionally, this is going to be like more so for noobs that haven't really, like, I guess, ranked up. I don't really know what they mean by rank up luck 130%. What does that even mean? Because he says too hard to get N+, why not equip some rank up? So what does that even mean? Rank up luck. How would you get lucky with ranking up if you got to clear a certain amount of like floors or rooms? I don't know. All right, guys. So the Infernal Castle just spawned in. We're going to go ahead and try to do a couple of runs. I'm actually a couple of minutes late to this, but start our floor 25 and see if we get lucky here. All right, chat. Let's see if we get lucky. And not really. All right. Well, I'm going to keep going. Just because I think when I do my attempts on this type of stuff, like I should be at least going to like floor 30, floor 35, so we can get a chance to get like a G rank. instead of just a guaranteed double S rank at floor 25. But I mean, it works either way though, I guess, right? Because if you get a bunch of double S ranks at floor 25, you can just get your full team of G ranks with Wessel, whatever you want to call her. But I don't know, whatever. We'll see what we get. All right, guys, we're on floor 30. Oh, it's my boy Okyora. And my boy Okyora did not drop for me either. God dang it, brother. Oh my God. All right, so we got a Monarch at floor 35. Come on, baby. Drop for me. Ah! This is gonna take forever.